And we did a press gaggle, and not one of them asked a stupid question. Not one of them asked a leading question. Not one of them pushed their agenda. So I think we are making an impact with our media. They're finally realizing that we want some honest journalists. So hopefully today they'll mind themselves as well. But one of the people asked last night, they said, what are we supposed to do? We moms and dads, we're getting ready to go trick-or-treating, and now we've got the fentanyl pouring in, and it looks like candy. How do we protect our kids? And it's sad that we even have to ask questions like that. It's sad that our federal government has allowed this border to be wide open, allow criminals to come in, allow drugs to pour in, and they've done nothing about it. And that's why we have to elect a governor who's going to secure that border starting on day one when we declare an invasion on our border. And I promise you, by next Halloween, you're not going to have to worry about that problem, because we're going to send a loud and clear message to the Mexican drug cartels and the smuggling cartels that we are closed for business for them for good. And I was really excited yesterday. I got to tour a public school that has embraced vocational education for our kids. I think all of you know I've been pushing for that really hard. Because I talk to industry leaders every day and business leaders, they say, Kari, we have lots of good jobs, and they pay well, and they offer benefits, but we don't have the people to do the jobs. And I want to start getting our kids ready right out of high school for those jobs. I want to see a show of hands, and I know we're going to age ourselves. How many of you remember when we used to do vocational and trade skill training in high school? All right, that means we have an old crowd here, including me. We need to get back to that. What's the purpose of educating our kids? It's not to indoctrinate them. It's not to turn them into socialists. It's not to confuse them about their gender. The purpose of educating our children is to prepare them for the real world, so they're resourceful, so they're ready to take on their own life, and they can eventually afford to live in this economy, right? So we're going to bring back, after 10th grade, dual track education. After 10th grade, you decide if you want to take that college route and go to the four-year college. If so, great. But if you don't want to do that, then we're going to bring trade skill training, vocational training, and career certification into our high schools so our kids can get out and get real jobs.